right. So today, pretty easy, because it is just a formula. But let's talk about who can tell me exactly what interest is. You hear interest all the time. What is interest? What is interest? So like if you put money in the bank pays you interest. Why do they pay you interest? Because they're using your money. All right? So what happens is you put your money into the bank, listen to me, and they're going to give you, let's say, 5% interest. Then they're going to take your money and loan it out to somebody else for maybe what? 10%. All right? So that's how banks make money, through interest. All right? But you also make money on your money. That's called interest. All right? So at the end of the year, the bank will pay you money for keeping the money that you have in their bank. Does everybody understand me on that? Right? So interest is just the cost of loaning your money out. All right? And a bank makes money by charging people who borrow for their, let's say, your house or your car. Most people don't pay cash for a house. Most people don't pay cash for a car. All right, and you also have credit cards, all right, that charge you interest also. All right, those are loans. All right, so the bank is giving you money and charging you interest. So if you buy something for $100 and they charge you 5% interest, you might have to pay back what? $105. So that's how people are making money. Is anybody hearing me on this now?
Yes.
All right, super, super important. Now, some of you, I'm going to give a little bit of harder time to this week because you didn't do good on your last test, which means you're not answering or asking me questions because I'm grumpy sometimes and because I'm loud sometimes. All right? That's no excuse not to ask me questions. All right? None whatsoever. All right? So please, I want to help you speak up. All right? So you can get this taken care of because I want everybody to make an A on their test, which is going to be on Friday. All right? So this is how they determine how much money they're going to have to pay you or you're going to have to pay them. It's called interest. I stands for interest. P stands for principal, and that's just the amount of money that you're putting into the bank, or that's just the amount of money that you're going to borrow. Does everybody hear me? So principal is basically the money that you start out with. R is the interest rate. R is the interest rate that they're charging you, right? Or giving you. And then T is the amount of time, very good, which will be measured always in years. Time will always be measured in years. Everybody happy with that explanation? So every time you're going to write down I equals PRT. I equals PRT. Everybody with me on that? All right. Now, what I did with my other classes, we went through and we did the odds. All right. So with you, I'm going to go through and do the evens. And then if you have trouble, you can listen to their worksheet or listen to the explanation I gave them. All right. For the odds. But your assignment is going to be to do the second page. All right. So let's talk about number 2. And again, I want everybody to have a calculator. All right? So for number 2, I want you to write down that I equals PRT. Everybody happy with that? Now we're looking for the interest. So all we have to do is say I is equal to, now what do you think our principal is? Come on, think for yourself. No, how much? Good. $385. So the principal is the amount of money. Everybody with me? What you're starting with. So we're going to put 385. Now we're going to multiply that by the interest rate, which would be?
Oh, is it 6.2%?
That is correct. So it would be?
0.0.
Thank you. Perfect. 0.062 times the number of years, which is what? 3. Perfect. All right. Now multiply that out. And when you have that answer, somebody tell me. $71.61. Now remember, I keep fussing at some of you guys. You have to do that on your own now. All right, do that on your own. Make sure that number's on your calculator. All right? So if you put $385 in the bank, at the end of 3 years, they're going to pay you how much money? $71.61. Now, is that the only amount of money they're going to give you? No, because you still have your what? Your original what? $385. Does everybody see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the next step will be, what's the total? And how would I find the total? You would simply,
Add 71.
yeah, you would just add them together. Now, we're not doing it on this particular problem because it clearly just says to find what? To find the interest. So all we're doing is finding the interest. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so check out number 4. All right, now why do we have a big problem on number 4?
Because it says months rather than
It says months rather than years. All right, so I'll let you tell this to me. So everybody's writing down I equals PRT. And then I is equal to, what's our principal? 1,950 times.
0.075.
Now the hard part, times 0.5. I'm going to do 6 out of 12 right now. But why did I do 6 out of 12?
Because the 6 months.
That's right. Okay? So that was smart of you to know it was automatically 0.5. But whenever you want to convert to months to years, all you do is divide by what? Divide by 12. All right? So don't be fooled by that. All right? So now, go ahead.
It's 73.125.
73.125, which rounds to, because we're doing,
73.13.
is that right, guys? Because we're rounding to the nearest penny. All right, you always round to the nearest penny. Everybody good? All right, Miss Danzy, we've missed you. All right, so we'll let you try number 6.
Okay, so you write
I equals PRT.
then you write I equals $2,008
Times
times 0.06
0.06 times 3 over 12. That's a great way of looking at that. And 3/12 is obviously 1/4, which is 0.25. If you want to do that, you can. But I just think it's easy to do it that way. Now, tell me how much interest I'm going to pay.
$30.12.
$30.12. Verify, please.
That's what I got.
All right. It's very easy, guys. Very, very easy. Alex, you with me?
That's what I got.
All right, Alex, tell me the next one. What do I do? Very good. Thank you. I equals PRT. Then what? Good. Times. Exactly. All right. Yeah, they're being funny here. Hold up.
I got 1,300. That's what I got.
All right. Nice work. All right. Kate, you're up, kiddo. What am I doing? I equals PRT. Good job, girl. Exactly. Exactly 200. All right, good job. Interest $200. All right, Ben, help me out, buddy.
Okay, so we do I equals PRT,
Yes, you do. Then what?
and then do I equals 50. Input 0.135.
Good.
And input 20.
Exactly. So I'm waiting patiently.
And that is That's
That's
what I
what I
want.
Good job, guys. $135. Yes.
Are we supposed to do the next 2 pages?
No, don't worry. Let's just get through. Let's get through. All right. You've been okay. So now, Hanson, you see the next part. It says to do what? We don't want to find just the interest. We want to find the total amount. All right. So what would you do with the interest and the principal? You just add it, guys. There's nothing hard about this. It's more annoying than anything else because you're just using the calculator to type a bunch of numbers in. All right, but be careful typing numbers into the calculator. All right, Hanson, go.
So I equals PRT, and I equals 3,850 times 0.0625 and times 3
Which is?
equals 721.875,
So it'd be
which is $721.88.
So everybody happy with that?
That's what I
All right, so now what's your total, please?
And then you add that
All right, so what would it be?
to $4,571.88.
So everybody happy with that? Go.
For it equals 721.80.
Is that right?
Why not 7,250?
So I think the mistake you made probably was you typed in 0.625
Oh yeah.
instead of 0.0625. It's kind of nice because you can scroll up to see your mistake, I think. All right, on some calculators.
Mr. Stroud, as we get further on, we need to keep
I equals PRT. Yes, you do. All right. Yep, that's the whole lesson for today. I equals PRT. All right. And for those of you guys who are pretty slick, you can just circle it and copy it and paste it every time. All right, so it's not that big a deal. So now, Allison, what do you got?
I equals 345 times
Good.
times
Good. So we would say $136.50. So what's my total? $461.50, right? All right, Carly, you're up. What am I doing? Good. Mm-hmm.
And you multiply that by 0.0585
Mm-hmm.
times 5.
Yes.
And that would be um, 43728.75.
I think you made a mistake with the decimal here.
I
Say it
You just
again.
have to round it.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
It's 43728.75.
That can't be 40.
It's 0.8. Yeah, I got 4.
Type it in again. Type it in again. Come on. Clear button. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can type numbers in on the calculator now.
I got 43721.83.
Yes. So instead of 875, it would be 0.885. 88, because we're rounding to the nearest penny. You agree? All right, so now what's your total?
It would be 19. Yeah, 1932.
0.88.
That's what I oh, yeah.
All right. Miles, you're up, buddy. Tell me.
Number 20. I equals PRT.
Right?
I equals 620
Mm-hmm.
times 0.105
Good.
times 2.
Perfect.
And then I'm gonna have to do this again because all I did was just add it together.
Come on.
So so $130.20.
Everybody happy with that?
Yeah.
So the total is?
The total is $750.
Jack,
Yes, sir.
go.
Okay, so I equals PRT.
Mm-hmm. That's
No.
No. And then I equals 1986 times 1086 times 3
Mm-hmm.
equals 512. 512.40.
Anybody get that?
I didn't get
Yeah. Well, I got.
Did you round the nearest penny correctly?
that.
No. It would be 512.39.
0.39.
Is it 39 or 40? Look at yours. I don't want them. Don't listen to the girls now. Do it on your own. Often the girls right. Almost always. You're right.
No, what do you mean almost
Oh,
all the time, man?
I was gonna say.
Whose
Cut
side are
yourself a
you
little
on?
short here. Always.
You're
Girls
on
are
the winning
always
side.
right. So did you see that back there, Jack?
Yes.
So are the girls right?
Sure.
Sure. Done.
Yeah.
So it'd be what decimal are we talking about?
All the time.
Point what?
Point
What was it, girls? What decimal?
39.
Was it 0.39, girls?
Yes.
Jack, off by a penny over there, man. Killing the boys. All right, so my final answer, don't miss this,
Okay.
because I do not want to be corrected twice.
2,490 and 39 cents.
Yep, that's what I got.
All right. Very good. Very good. Cole, you up? Tell me, number 24.
24. So I equals PRT.
And then what?
575 times 2028
Times?
times 4.
Yes, sir. Tell me what that is. $64.40, girls.
Yep.
Yep.
Hi, boys. Yes.
All right, so what do we got for your total, buddy?
I said don't do it in his head.
Oh. What are we doing to find the total? Help me out. So you have the money that's in the bank, which is $575. You with me? And then you're adding the interest.
639.
639.24. Is that right, boys?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I got 639.
That's not what I got.
No, that's not.
Okay, I'm not going to say if it's right or wrong, but I'm just going to say that's not.
It's
That's not right.
639 what?
Point
40.
That's what I got.
Oh my gosh, makes such a
There we
difference.
go. All right. Here we go. Listen. Now listen to me on this. All right. So again, if you want to be great, go back and do the odds. All right. I'm just not assigning the odds because there's another worksheet down here, and we have a short class period. But the odds are all done for you also. All right. Your job is to do questions 1 through 20. Is everybody hearing me?
Yes.
Listen to me, 1 through 20. Everybody knock out 1 through 20. And we're going to have plenty of word problems tomorrow. All right? Any questions or concerns? All right. Do we still have a little bit more time?
Yes. You still have 14 more minutes.
All right, so you got 14.